yourselves if you haven't. Hey, y'all, Gravity, any day above ground, live it. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Wednesday. It's hump day. Go out and hump something. Except it's ice if you're in the southeast. It's crazy. But the sun is out, so it's going to be a good day, hopefully. Oh, they don't get it. Don't ever get. This is, fam, these are the people that they tell us we have to join up with so we can have prosperity. These are the people that allegedly are the authorities. And I'm saying to myself, how are you an authority and you're championing the fact that you just screwed your better halves because you think you're screwing us? So we all know suspected white supremacist Chris Rufo. He don't like black people. We know this. He put this statement out yesterday. I saw it this morning, and predictably, them folk don't realize what they just did. But we'll explain it, because that's what we do here. That's what's up in Florida. Get that snow. So it says, break-in. President Trump has signed an executive order rescinding Lyndon Johnson's Executive Order 11246, which established affirmative action and banning all federal contractors and publicly funded universities from practicing race-based discrimination, including DEI. A massive shift. Oh, boy. So sad. It's so sad. They don't know what they just did. But for context, family, for context, we're going to look at this. Now, this is the official statement. So it says, fact sheet, President Donald J. Trump protects civil rights and merit-based opportunity by ending illegal DEI. And they wrote this morning. This is going to be fun. Protecting civil rights and expanding individual opportunity. Today, President Donald J. Trump signed a historic executive order that protects the civil rights of all Americans. Because, all right. Never mind. I'm not going to go there today. Of all Americans, expands individual opportunity by terminating radical DEI preferencing in federal contracting and directing federal agencies to relentlessly combat private sector discrimination. Okay. Because we really think that the government is going to waste resources going after corporate America. It enforces longstanding federal statutes and faithfully advances the Constitution's promise of colorblind equality. Okay. Before the law. Right. This comprehensive order is the most important federal civil rights measure in decades. It terminates DEI discrimination in the federal workforce and in federal contracting and spending. White women, you just lost your jobs in the federal government. I hope you understand that. They are furloughing a whole bunch of workers today at 5 o'clock. They'll still be paid and get their benefits, but they won't be able to work for the government. So, yeah, they're going to be double dipping for a little bit. Federal hiring, promotions, and performance reviews will award individual initiatives, skills, performance, and hard work, and not under any circumstances DEI-related factors, goals, policies, mandates, or requirements. But I'm sure you guys are going to have those requirements in place so you can get your extra federal funding for hitting quotas. But, we're going to be quiet on that. The order requires OMB to streamline the federal contracting process to enhance speed and efficiency, reduce costs, and require federal contractors and subcontractors to comply with our civil rights laws. Our civil rights laws. Okay. It It revokes Executive Order 11246, contracting criteria mandating affirmative action. White women, you just lost your job. It bars the Office of Federal Contract Compliance Programs, from pushing contractors to balance their workforce based on race, sex, gender identity, sexual preference, or religion. Ooh. Hey, never mind. We're not going to go there. It requires simple, fuck it, I'm going to go there. Jewish folk, you just lost your federal contracts. We could go get it, Torian. Give me a second. It requires simple and unmistakable affirmation that contractors will not engage in illegal discrimination, including illegal DEI, because they're really going to listen to you. Say less. It directs all departments and agencies to take strong action to end private sector DEI discrimination, including civil compliance investigations. It mandates the Attorney General and the Secretary of Education issue joint guidance regarding the measures and practices required to comply with the Supreme Court's decision in Students for Fair Admission v. Harvard. Ed Blum has got back into Trump's good graces. You gotta love it. So he left this up to Linda McMahon and Pam Bondi. Fam, again, I ask, how is Trump going to sit up here and make an executive order ending DEI and the two people he put in that position are DEI? Oh my God. The jokes are writing themselves. I hope y'all understand now why I said what I said on November 15, 2022. I hope you understand now. Oh boy. Okay. Restoring the values of individual dignity, hard work, and excellence. Individual dignity, hard work, and excellence are fundamental to American greatness. This executive order reaffirms these values by ending the Biden-Harris administration's anti-constitutional, deeply demeaning equity mandates, terminating DEI, and protecting civil rights. Oh, Lord. Okay. Revising the process made in the decades since the Civil Rights Act of 1964 towards a colorblind and competence-based workplace, radical DEI has dangerously tainted many of our critical businesses and influential institutions, including the federal government. Now, does that include Silicon Valley? Are you going to kick out all those CEOs? Because according to you, they're not supposed to be there based on their skin color or their religion. Are you gonna mandate corporate America to take them out and install who y'all want? Let me know. In the private sector, many corporations and universities, here we go, use DEI as an excuse for bias and unlawful employment practices and illegal admissions preferences, ignoring the fact that DEI's foundational rhetoric and ideas foster intergroup hostility and authoritarianism. So he wants to play segregation games. Okay, that's fine. I feel you on that. Here's the problem with this part right here, illegal admissions preferences. We've already seen the results of this. People ain't getting into college, which we told you was going to happen. You're going to have less people in college. Now, this part is in regards to public universities. So your public school systems, like your SUNYs, your CUNYs, the California system, the Texas system. You just told a whole bunch of aspiring college students, you ain't gonna get in now. You got a harder time now. It's bad enough affirmative action dropped. Now you just told them that even the public funded universities, they're gonna have even less of a shot to get. You just screwed a whole bunch of Asians again. God, Jesus. Asians, I hope y'all didn't vote for this man. This man don't like you. Jesus. Asia's just taking L's the last 2 years. Almost. Damn. Gerald, we don't care about Israel. Now, if you want to join the conversation, you can join the conversation. We're not even talking about Israel, so I'd be careful about what I write next. Thank you so much. Billions of dollars spent annually on DEI, but rather than reducing bias and promoting inclusion, DEI creates and then amplifies prejudicial hostility and exacerbates interpersonal conflict. Right, because affirmative action did that, right? DEI did that, right? I don't care if you're Jewish. We're not talking about that. Don't block him. We're not talking about goddamn Israel. I could care less if you're Jewish. Thank you so much. President Trump promised and delivered. President Trump promised to terminate DEI in the federal government, protect equal opportunity, and force schools to end discriminatory admissions policies, and he delivered. Every man and woman should have the opportunity to go as far as their hard work, individual initiative, and competence can take them. In America, excellence, grit, and determination is our strength. Okay, yet Trump, I know as a businessman, you've had people that come in there and actually bring the hard work, individual initiative, and competence, and you still didn't hire them. But you expect every corporation to follow this, every public funded initiative to follow this, every public university to follow this. You got to be the dumbest man I've ever seen. But anyway, we go back to this. So Chris Rufo, that's what he was sitting here championing. Okay, cool. Cool. Then he wrote, 1 year ago, I laid out a 3-part agenda for the bringing colorblind equality to the government. Trump has already issued orders on 2 of the points. Next up, destroy the false and malicious disparate impact standard government-wide. Okay. All right. Okay, Chris. You gonna learn. So that's why I wrote, he's screwing white women. Good on you, Chrissy. This fool wrote, too bad real Donald Trump can't put an end to welfare. Then again, maybe he can. That is the one thing which so many illegal immigrants rely upon, even though they are working. Oh, man. 7, no. No. The point is those initiatives gave everybody an equal opportunity to compete. He just took that away. Now these companies can hire whoever they want, and the government can't get mad at them. I don't think you guys are looking way past the surface level. I need y'all to start doing that, please. Benefit said, DEI as it is just another species of nepotism. There are ways to accomplish the same things without racism and sexism. Okay. If that's the case, then why is this whole cabinet DEI? Most of the people in his cabinet are loyalists. Is that not nepotism? So he's not even following what he puts out. That should alarm you. DEI. How is DEI nepotism? Do y'all even know what nepotism is? If anything, the government's been playing nepotism for decades. Case in point, Jim Clyburn promoting his family into positions they're not qualified for. Sheila Jackson's lead daughter holding her seat. That's nepotism. These politicians giving their kids enrichments. That's nepotism. Bringing in different people is not nepotism. Mesa Tron, we already know this. We know that we don't benefit from DEI. It's white women. That's why I'm laughing. They're screwing. They told their white women get back in the kitchen. Nasty work. Nasty work. Benefits. They already focus on the zip codes. That's why they screw certain zip codes and they give tangibles to other zip codes. They already do that. You put 2 white women in front of this initiative. Yeah, that ain't DEI. All right. And one of them is supremely underqualified for their position. That person is Linda McMahon. How is she Secretary of Education? How is that possible? She was just small business administrator 8 years ago. Nasty work. But Vince was always loyal to Trump, so his wife was loyal to Trump. They're friends. Give her a job. Benefits. They're not gonna play. They don't play equity games. You know that. They don't play equity. They don't play equality. We all know this. If that was the case, there would be no crime in this country. Little John Jones, they hurt their white women. They gonna learn. White women spent 4 years picking themselves up outside of what happened during the scamdemic. And Chris Rufo, Ed Blum, and Trump and this cabinet just sought that and destroyed all that in 2 days. If you're a white woman who got her degree, she enhanced herself, she got a federal job working from home, damn. You gotta be like, all that money I plunked down for them to just, at a stroke of a pen, just put me back in the kitchen in 2 days. That's crazy. Well, baseball Terrier, good morning, brother. 2, I'd be careful about how you say that in the comments. But 3, he doesn't run a pharmaceutical firm, so they'll leave him alone. Having a small business owner would benefit average Americans in the school system to teach kids they can be entrepreneurs. No, Ryan, here's the thing. We tried that. And people like Chris Rufo got mad. They said you shouldn't get public funds for trying to help kids learn trades. This country does not value the trade sector. So there's that. Mason, I know exactly what you're talking about. My eyes were already open. I've been studying this for 3 years. They keep complaining about DEI, but the people in the forefront of the DEI are the opposite gender of them. They make it seem like it's us. We don't benefit from DEI. We don't benefit from affirmative action. That hasn't been happening since the 80s. It seems like only these type of white men don't see that, but you know, they'll learn when their kids keep coming back with those letters saying that they didn't get into their preferred school. Now they can't go to the public funded school, and now they're going to have a harder time. But, you know, dad knows best, father knows best. Ryan, you're correct. It shouldn't matter who the president is. We should strive to be the best. We do that every day. Doesn't help that your government is trying to trip you up. You should be helping, not hindering. What Trump is doing is hindering, because he's looking at people that threw money at him and got some status. He expects them to be correct all the time. It doesn't look good that he's getting lauded by Christopher Rufo and Ed Blum. It doesn't look good. But hey. So this dude talked about ending welfare. White people take the most welfare in the country. You throw out all the illegals, okay, that's more resources. More white people are going to take welfare. You're going to throw them on the street? Throw them on the street. I want to see it. Correct, Macerton. That's why I'm an independent. Will this eliminate disparate impact too? It will chip away at it, but there needs to be more action on it. And I'm sure your bitch ass is going to be outside working on that. It's going to end gender identity. Fine. Congrats, Chris. You made it happen. Look at them. Jesus, they don't even know what they did. They'll find out. Who want to do the over-under? I say about 2 months, they're going to figure out what they did, and it's not going to look good. Jeffrey Smith, I'm glad you're here. What is my ideology? Don, what demographics am I learning? That white women don't benefit the most from DEI? Maybe you didn't know that. We'll help you. Explain to me what... Well, look at that. Who benefits the most? Let's see. Because it ain't us. And this is about tech. I went over this a couple weeks ago. In the tech sector, white women hold nearly 19% of all C-suite positions. Overall, white women have benefited disproportionately from corporate DEI efforts. So I would like for you to explain to me what ideology got him elected. Unless you're not talking to me, then I'll apologize. Because our people have been sitting there for years saying that we were being let out of opportunities like government contracts consistently. So I would like for you to explain to us what ideology got him elected. Because I didn't vote for him. And Don, there you go. Since you want to come in here and think you're smarter than everybody, I just showed you the numbers. There you go. You can screenshot this right here. Overall, white women have benefited disproportionately from corporate DEI efforts. He also mentioned affirmative action. Wouldn't you be shocked to know? The answer may surprise you. White women benefit most from affirmative action. So why do they oppose it? Because they want to be on their own plane away from black women and Asian women and Latina women. They want to be their own subsector, just like white men. They don't want to be considered a minority, even though they're able to play triple minority. Nasty work. Sir, benefits. Beneficent. Sorry, I was messing up your name. They don't want another system. That's the point. They think this is going to enhance white men. This just hurt white men too, because white men are DEI. They won't admit that. White men like Chris Rufo, Ed Blum, Trump, and all of them, they think they're all one big white man. And we keep telling them, you guys are DEI as well. You're hurting yourselves. Because what's going to end up happening is if everybody follows this ruling inside of a generation, white men are going to be locked out of everything by their own doing, because every other group is going to have their own economy. They're going to have their own sectors. We've already seen it happen. The black side of social media content creation makes a whole lot more money than the white side. The white side has to go to affiliate marketing to get their numbers boosted up. We've already seen it. The Asian side, they're saying, fine, we're going to go into the sectors as the managers and the worker bees, and we're going to corner that market. We've already seen it. White men been complaining that they can't get in. Black people say, okay, right, we can't get in. We'll just start our own firms. Latinos have been coordinating the food service industry, the construction industry, the trade industry. I give it another 5 years. It's going to be bad. But this is what they want. Well, beneficent, they tried. Remember, Kamala Harris tried that. She didn't sell it correctly. She just said insert minority group here. There's no politician that's going to sell that. They need white votes. They can't sell it. You would have to sell it in a way that you don't need the white male vote. I don't see that happening. Well, John Jones, because those other folk won't engage them. Plus, I'm a small channel. That's the real reason. Them big channels, they just listen to them and just start clapping like seals. They won't go in there and challenge them. Their comments get lost in the shuffle. They should remember, these big channels, their comments just keep flowing. I give people an opportunity to talk because I don't get these many people up in here. But good morning to the room. Bernie would have had credibility. He had credibility in 2015, and what happened? He bent the knee. When he bent the knee to Hillary and dropped out, that was the end of his run as being a viable presidential candidate. He should have told her, screw you. If I was Bernie, I would have ran as an independent right after that. That's what I would have done, but that's just me. But, you know, he wanted to be a millionaire. He saw the opportunities after that, and he became a millionaire. And, you know, he sold out after that, so it's okay. He's running for re-election again anyway. He's 87, so hopefully Vermont will wake up and say, nah, we need new leadership. Because we looking at what New Hampshire's doing. New Hampshire's fire right now. We trying to get there. So we'll see. But this is y'all's Chris Rufo right here, fam. Got a little white man. What did Jubilee do now? Who they platform? Oh, this is about the Chinese. Oh, this is about Marvel Rivals. Okay, I don't care. Trump is issuing executive orders, but he didn't stop funding Israel. Okay, and you really think he was? Hey, we could say the caucus took it. Hey, could have still ran as an independent, but, you know. Why do people think we're sending an executive order to stop race-based discrimination and DEI are the same? Race-based discrimination was to stop racism and discrimination in the workplace, even between the same race. DEI is about equality, period, that no one should be overlooked. Well, you're going to be overlooked now. You're going to be overlooked now. Broncos, nobody's being a victim here. This has nothing to do with us. That's funny. You hear me talking, you think we talking about black folks. I'm not even talking about them. I'm actually feeling bad for white women. This whole executive order affects them more than us. Next. But go ahead, Broncos. Tell us how this affects black people. Go ahead. We'll give you the floor. Everybody in here will tell you I was actually sitting there saying, damn, white women, you worked all hard 4 years, and in 2 days, a white man took away all your gains. This had nothing to do with black people. But okay, go ahead. You came in here, you didn't even say good morning to the room. You didn't even say at least what are we talking about first before you say that dumb comment. But, go ahead. Come on, Broncos. Your team is sitting home like my team, the Giants. Let's go. We have plenty of time to talk. Let's go. Facts. I don't even go on white channels and disrupt them. I've seen white live streams. I just sit there and listen to them. Just so I can see what kind of information I can get to bring back to the family. Oh, yeah, I'm a Giant fan. Bastards. Hey, James, thank you for being a member for 6 months. That's a blessing. No, not you, beneficent. I'm not talking you. I'm talking to what's her name. Come on, Broncos. Why'd you run? I know they got snow in Denver. Come on, don't run now. Y'all got shovels. I'm in the South. We ain't got no shovel. Let's go. Tell me how I'm being a victim putting over white women. How am I being a victim? Jesus Christ. My God. I tell you, they dumb. Again, this is why Trump loved when he voted for him. His base is dumb. By the way, being a Broncos fan means you're DEI. Oh, yeah. You didn't know about the elderly workers? You didn't know that? Yes. Yes. They want to kick all the old people out of them federal jobs. Yes. Remember, didn't they raise up the retirement age? Yeah, they want them out of there. They don't want to pay them another 6 years. What? Them benefits are going to be crazy when they really want to retire. They're going to have worse pre-existing conditions. They're going to have to pay for it. Yes. I love my crowd. Beneficent, you better talk to him. Hey, Broncos must have found out how cold it was, went back in the house. Oh, Chrissy. Look at Chrissy. What else we got? This is a huge blow. See, somebody knows ball. And of course, it's a black person. He got to be woke. This is a huge blow to ladies across the country. Lyndon Johnson's Executive Order 11246 was issued to promote equal employment opportunity within the federal government and federal contractors. The order aimed to eradicate discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. I can confidently say with my chest, people like me never got a handout. I strapped up with no boots on. Now, how do you do that? Don't blame color on conservatives' social issues. This has never been about race. The lion's share of benefits go to women you're well aware of. All right. Listen, they coming after my parents too. Well, my parents don't work in the Fed, but they gonna want to retire. My dad works closely with the Fed, being in the pharmaceutical industry, and he's in corporate America. But yeah, this is what they want. And it's funny, they're gonna put them white men in them positions, and white men's gonna make everything worse. Let me help y'all, white men. Let me holler at you. Y'all don't know how to talk to people. I'm sorry. That's one of the main reasons why your folk will never tell you why they don't put you in a position. Y'all know how to talk to people. Y'all patronize. Y'all got no empathy in your voice. I said it. No, Kamala, she gonna be 60 this year. She still got another 5 years. This is huge. America was built on skill and hard work. Right. It didn't matter who you were if you could get the job done. Right. You see how they lie to themselves? There's plenty of skilled labor out there. They want the cheapest. Hey, what were y'all arguing about a month ago? The qualifications of H-1B visa recipients. Oops. Okay. But I noticed Trump didn't say anything about them H-1Bs now, did he? Where's that executive order? That he's pausing that program. Where is it? Oops. Hey, Seven, that's a blessing. Thank you for becoming a member. That's a blessing. It's only 99 cents. Help me reinvest back in the platform and buy toys and clothes for the baby. Y'all are going to love the members only stream that we got coming. Y'all going to love it. We're going to laugh. Oh, my God. So we can finally fire people who are too old to do their work, refuse to quit, but you can't do anything. Otherwise, they will take a case against you for age discrimination. I know someone. I don't know about that. I'm sure that's the next thing. Look, George Floyd is trending, by the way. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's funny. George Floyd trends way more than Ashley Babbitt. That's crazy. Oh, no, listen. John Jones, the reason is because they listen to Vivek. Talking about we need to be a meritocracy. Sir, you're a whole DEI hire. Knock it off. Let me tell you something, Vivek, and you're my age, so you know this. In school, we didn't respect the fact that the smart kid was doing all the work. We didn't respect it. We didn't respect the fact that you were sitting up there winning spelling bees. We didn't respect it. Your name was being called on stage to get awards. We didn't respect it. Cool, you became the doctors, the lawyers, the engineers. That's great. Who cares? You're a test-taking robot. Enough said. You just mad that little... Are we good now? Hello? Okay, good. Ken Hotep, what it is. I hope you staying safe out there, brother. Go check out Ken Hotep channel. He does a lot of great work. All right, we back to this. My bad. I don't have to go to work today, so we can talk longer. All right. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Chris Rufo's an a-hole. All right, I'm back on track now. Here we go. We tried affirmative action for 60 years, and with the help of leftism, here we go, race relations and income disparity have gotten worse. Time to try something new. Okay, let me help you. Morgan, let's see, what are we looking at? Okay, I figured. You tried affirmative action for 60 years, and look how far the country and the world has gotten in 60 years. Who is Chris Rufo? Chris Rufo is how are we going to call him? He is a conservative who works for something called the Manhattan Institute. If I were you, Beneficent, I would go look up who the Manhattan Institute is and understand where he's coming from and how detrimental he is to Black people as a whole. Because this is one of these right-wing think tanks that says that Black people and other minorities are inferior and the white man is great. But that's just to open the hatch. You got to go down that rabbit hole. But we're going to continue. So Morgan, the affirmative action for 60 years literally got you to say this. I'm just saying. Nasty work. Race relations have gotten worse. Did they really get worse, or is it one side made it worse because they don't understand how to talk to people? See what I just said, family? White men don't know how to talk to people. Even online. It comes off as, what did I say? Patronizing. But we'll continue. But how can this be enforced unless the hiring manager is a complete R word and says, I'm not hiring you because you're white. It'll be pretty hard to prove. Would be interested to hear tactical ways to implement this. They just follow the example of affirmative action in college. I just see your name, I see your credentials, and then I decide if I'm going to bring you in or not. Which we told the Asian community that wasn't going to work because a lot of y'all still have your ethnic names and they see your ethnic name and they're already going to put you in the maybe category. But, let y'all tell it. Well, for a start, they would have to scrub their written company policies. Then the change will happen gradually as old hiring managers are replaced. Okay. This is why I don't like these type of folk. Because these type of folk don't understand that they've been implementing this for decades. It's already ingrained in the company mythos. The change will happen gradually. White men don't want the change to happen gradually. They want it to happen by Friday. They still don't get it. Oh, man. But listen, Beneficent. Nobody, you got to grow out of that. I've been taught to any type of way growing up. I don't talk patronizing to people unless you come at me sideways. It's called treating everybody with respect. I've had many a chat with white supremacists. I don't go in there with the rah-rah. But when I see them start trolling or they start trying to belittle what I'm saying, then we going to get to that level. And guess who becomes the victim after that? It ain't me. Oh, no. Beneficent, they don't want the accents here no more. That's why Jamaica, you Jamaicans, didn't I not tell you this last year? They don't like you. We've been telling you this for decades. They don't like you. They only like you because you have an accent and you're easy to control. Chris Rufo just lauded Trump telling you, hey, I don't care if you're from the islands or the continent. We ain't going to hire you. We're about done with you. You have exercised your entertainment value. But, the on-code Caribbeans and Africans told y'all this, and you said, no, nobody. You know what? I'm going to get mine, and I'm going to make sure you don't get yours. All right. Okay. You're going to learn. I can't, exactly, Kara. I can't play dumb with folk. I can't do it. That's not how I was raised. Our master teachers have told us, you never play dumb with your enemy. Here we go. Hey, we found him. Mr. MLK himself. True equality is Martin Luther King's vision of a colorblind society where we judge one another on the content of our character, not the color of our skin. Let's get it done. He also advocated for reparations. Are you going to say that too? One wonders now if he wished he hadn't said that, looking at other quotes which don't concur. Probably a Holy Spirit moment. No, never mind. We could go over why he said, I have a dream, but we're not going to do that today. Beneficent, did I tell you we're enemies? You and I was literally sitting there talking. Did I ever say you were my enemy? Is it because I mentioned white men? You literally just did what I just said like 3 minutes ago. I talk to white supremacists, and when I feel like they're trolling me or downplaying what I say, then I start with the disrespect. And then who turns into the victim? I know you're not doing that right now. Please tell me you're not doing that right now. Because you and I have been having good back and forths. I hope not, but you know. Okay, good. You're not complaining. I hope you're not in your feelings either. Let's continue having great conversations. By the way, here we go back to the white man invoking MLK. He also said that we coming to Washington to get our check. Are you cool with him saying that? Usually you're not. You know what? We're going to write it to him. Since he wrote this, we're going to write it to him. MLK also advocated for reparations for Black Americans. Do you accept that as well? Now he's going to tell us, hey, that's race-based policy. Oh, okay. Just like what them Asians got in the C-19 hate crimes bill, right? But I didn't see y'all come outside and rescind that. You know what? Get to Trump and ask him to rescind that one time. Show me something. Let me see if he's for true equality by separation. I want to see something. Right. And we integrated in the burning house. And that, thank you, Seven. We integrated he integrated his people into a burning house. You know what? The wife and I were watching last night until she fell asleep. I was watching that Boondocks episode with MLK. Oh, here we go. Naturalization Act of 1790. This law limited naturalization to immigrants who were free white persons of good character. It thus excluded American Indians, indentured service slaves, free blacks, and Asians. Don't show Trump that. Hey, can we put out a petition to get Trump deported? Since his people came from a foreign land. I mean, he gonna have to go back to Germany. I'm just saying. I mean, me, if they do deport me, I'm going to either New York or I'm going to Jamaica. Because they're gonna look at where my people came from. So I'll be doing this live probably by Friday on the beach in shorts. I'm just saying. Eating fried fish. While y'all dealing with the snow. I don't know. What else we got? True equality won't exist until we never have to hear the name of that evil CR again. Look, MLK belongs on the trash heap of history alongside George Floyd. Why did it... Honey? Not you. Honey? Somebody just equated MLK to George Floyd. I don't get it. Can we visit until the snow leaves? You can visit. I mean, that's cool. You can come down. We got a whole compound. You can come. Pause. But driving on the left side, I don't know. Y'all gonna be like, what is this? And just don't be outside at night. Oh my God. Fried fish and Bammy. Yes. The only thing I ask from y'all while I'm doing that, and I'll appreciate the super chats and the cash apps, can y'all, like every 6 months, y'all get together and just make a barrel for me and the people so I see what I missed in America? Maybe like 2 barrels. Probably like after a year being down there, I'll have dreadlocks. No, 7, he's talking about who this Rex person right now on the screen. He wasn't talking about me. The funny part is this is what MLK actually wanted. Sure, because y'all know what MLK wanted. True equality is seeing things as they really are, not being colorblind or anti-white or anti-Christian like the communist atheist MLK Jr. I have a question. Where did... I didn't know MLK was colorblind. Okay. We were there in the 80s. No one cared about your skin tone. Just go... Now, how you tell this, Penny? This is like when I did the video on the white woman who said that in the 70s and 80s, we didn't see color. What? Oh my God. Why do they tell this lie? Guess what? Reagan saw color. Reagan saw color when he used Oliver North to drop all them drugs in our inner cities. Yeah, he saw color. The Philadelphia Police Department saw color when they dropped that bomb on Move. I love how they say in the 80s they didn't see color. How did your media see color when they were still doing taboo storylines on their sitcoms and their TV shows and their biased news coverage? What do you mean? Oh, I know why. Because you had Eddie Murphy in the 80s, right? Eddie Murphy was the great unifier of the 80s. Well, Robin, let her tell it. She was probably in her teens. Well, she's a granny now, so she's probably in her 20s. How do you tell this lie, you nut eater? Oh my God. We'll just leave it there. She'll probably block me. I'm sorry, what? Examples of racism in the 1980s include widespread use of racial slurs in popular culture, blackface performances by white actors. Thank you. Who saw the episode of Give Me a Break with Joey, when what's the name? What's the name dressed up, when Samantha dressed up Joey in blackface as Al Jolson, and she did that performance in front of Nell's church. Who didn't, what? Carlos, that's great. You love President Trump. You just realize, I hope you realize he took you away from advantages in this country. But okay. That didn't happen, right? Okay. You can find that on YouTube, by the way. It's still up there. Okay. Discriminatory housing practices like redlining, racially motivated violence in certain neighborhoods. Right. According to her, that didn't happen. Disproportionate police brutality against minorities. She's going to tell us again in New York City in the 80s that didn't happen. Okay. There weren't turf wars in East New York between the blacks and the Puerto Ricans. Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to say blacks, but y'all know what I mean. Okay. There was racial harmony in the 80s. Biased media portrayals, which I just said, and the coded language used by politicians to appeal to racist sentiments, often targeting policies that disproportionately impacted minority communities. Notable events include the Miami riots sparked by police brutality against a black motorist and the killing of black individuals like Yusuf Hawkins in predominantly white neighborhoods in New York City. Facts. Kimberly was a black girl. Who remembers the Golden Girls episode where Blanche and Rose came out of the kitchen on their spa day and they had all that brown stuff on their face while Dorothy was with her son and his new fiance and her parents. Like it's like I don't understand this. It's like, how do you lie like this? Oh, man. Well, Beneficent, unfortunately, you're not going to get that because they're never going to focus on zip codes like that. Because here's the thing. There's too much gentrification going on. If that was the case, Crown Heights in the 90s would be one of the most sprawling neighborhoods in this country. It would be on the level of PG County. But they knew what they did. They saw the vision when Al Sharpton exacerbated the riot. They knew what the plan was. The predominantly black neighborhoods, we're going to gentrify it. They're going to bring in all the income, and we ain't got to do much. Nasty word. But down here in Atlanta, yeah, we got a PG County. You go down to Porterdale, they got some nice houses down there, boy. I mean, you got some nice houses with land. Over there in Rockdale County, you got certain parts of Cobb County, East Cobb. Well, that's not really black, but I mean, there's black. Hell, they're trying to throw everybody out of Bankhead and they're trying to make it like luxury over there. It's crazy. There's a lot of affluence in Atlanta. It's just very spread out. Facts. My old podcast partner, she was over there in PG, and right outside her door was a bunch of illegals. What's my take on mass immigration? My policy is I don't mind you coming to this country, but you better come in right. I didn't agree with them leaving the border open and having everybody come in here. It was stupid. But they did that for votes. They thought they were going to replace the black vote. That didn't work. Hell, the people that they were helping, their cousins were like, listen, we don't want them here. I mean, if he's gonna shut the border, he better shut the border. He better change policy, but he ain't gonna do it because he already told you, I need them H-1Bs here. It's easier to have the immigrants come in on a plane than on their feet or on a boat, because we see what they do in Miami. They bring the Cubans on, but if you Haitian or Jamaican and you get on that boat, they gonna put you right back on that boat. You going right back. And don't you come back again, or we're gonna put you in jail. We're gonna get some labor out of you, and then you're going back again. But let the nut face tell it. We achieved that. Then some idiots decide it's not fair to judge people by the content of a character because of the color of their skin. Oh, I'm black, I act this way and that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, I swear they don't. Man, I'm telling you, 5 years, family. You think them white men were complaining last year was loud? It's going to be worse. We're going to keep going. This is what I wrote. MLK almost... Oh, that's the one I just wrote. Whites, it must frankly be said, are not putting in a similar mass effort to re-educate themselves out of their racial ignorance. It is an aspect of their sense of superiority that the white people of America believe they have so little to learn. They're not going... But see, here's the thing, though. They're not going to show this on the news. They're not going to play this speech. Continuing to bastardize his intent with this quote is a second assassination. Dr. King believed in restorative justice and equity. If you look at the facts, the percentage of upper and middle class people are overwhelmingly white. That's with said discrimination you yammer about. Well, Seven, I like that you said that, because I saw a post this morning. This Jamaican woman who, like me, grew up in Black American neighborhoods. She was running around saying she understands the struggle. And I was like, you probably shouldn't have said that, but I understand what you're saying. And they were like, so the poster said, hey, you know what? We would have let y'all be, what you aspired to be, but your cousins, you didn't check them enough, which is true. So y'all can stay on code, but nah, y'all gonna have to hold your own, you're going to have to hold your own ganeps one time. I can't get mad. They're right. True equality has never existed in the United States. Dr. King's name in your mouth is tantamount to feces in a baptismal pool. All right. All right, black woman. What you got? You might be a white man behind this. Oh, no, you might be black. Okay. Not bad looking. All right. Yeah, I said we hire people because they are qualified, not because of the color of their skin. Yeah, okay. All this does is take employers off the hook for hiring practices which would disregard qualified candidates of color. DEI was created to highlight the talents that weren't being considered despite popular opinion. Name-blind application would do more for the equality than this. Well, you see, this is why I kept telling white men, you had to go check them people at the top, but they never wanted to do it because they'd have to check their own. And white people don't like checking their own. Can I ask you what your ideal version of reparations look like? Yes, cash. Black Americans get the cash that is owed to them. They get the opportunity to compete in the world market. But again, this government will never do that, just straight cash, because they know what's going to happen. Overnight, they start rolling them checks out. Black Americans become the second biggest economy in this country. Can't have that in between your shores. And they can go out into the global market and create. They can go out there and compete. They ain't gonna need the government no more. There's a domino effect that's gonna happen. J Hood, not the rapper, by the way. Sir, you're a slave to my algorithm. Now, I'm sure you're gonna ask me for reparations about that, right? It doesn't matter if you were a slave or not. Let me help you, because I love when y'all bring up that little caveat. So explain to me how 4 years ago, correct? Now, don't say nothing else. How come 4 years ago a bunch of Asians in this country got reparations and they weren't slaves either? Now, you better not say nothing else until you answer that question. I'll say it again. How come Asians 4 years ago got reparations and they were never slaves? Once you answer that, we can have a conversation. Now back to this. History matters. Frederick Douglass. I am a Republican, a black, dyed-in-the-wool Republican, and I never intend to belong to any other party than the Party of Freedom and Progress. Well, there's no such party, but that's okay. All right. What's the matter? What's the matter, J Hood? Oh, you one of them hit and runs. I'm sure your women love you. Yes, it is beneficent. It's called the C-19 Hate Crimes Act. It was, they got it, what did they get it ratified? It was May, right? May 2021? Yes. 8 Asian women down here in Atlanta got deleted by a white man who was obsessed with Asian massages. And within 2 weeks of them being deleted, they had legislation on the books that included nearly $50 million and a hate crime task force. And all but 3 politicians in Congress voted for it. They tried to challenge it, and it went all the way till May when they ratified it. And then the Senate approved it. Biden signed it into law. Not now one of them was a slave, unless you want to count massage parlor slavery, but you know, that we can debate that another day. But they weren't slaves, and they got reparations in literally 3 months. This fool said there's no such thing as a hate crime. Okay. All right. Go ahead and tell that to them Jews. Go ahead. Since you're going to tell us there's no such thing as a hate crime. Let me help you. 9/11 was a hate crime. Maybe you didn't know that. The Korean War, the Vietnam War, those were hate crimes. The war on drugs in the 80s was a hate crime. Sir, you're not Tennessean. You're not finna come up in here and try to tell me there's no such thing as a hate crime. You're not about to do that. You're really not about to do that. Okay. So you're telling me, let me help you, Tennessean, since you want to play. Okay. I'm going to give you a scenario. A white woman gets raped, right? And in commission of the rape, the person raping her keeps yelling, "I hate white women." You're going to tell me she can't say that's not a hate crime? Yes, public utility, you do get a warning. You get blocked. I will tell you to ease up on what you're saying. And if you disregard that, you get blocked. So yes, there will be a warning. Well, murder's not always about hate. They don't view murder as hate. They view it as premeditated. It's not always about hate. I would probably say about 98% of murder cases are about hate, but it's not always about hate. That's why there's such a fine line between murder and manslaughter. Not every time, Cannon. It's not always about hate. Not every time. But come on. No, the Waukesha car attack was not a hate crime. He was trying to run from police. They tried to make it a hate crime because it was a black man driving and he went into a white festival. No, he was running from the cops. He just happened to turn down that street. That wasn't hate. Yes, 99.8, exactly. Listen, I'm just using white logic here. They want any little out. What's the matter, Tennessean? What y'all wait, let me find out if y'all got snow up there. And we know when it snows, y'all think slower. Hang on. Let me see. Tennessee weather, let me see. Let me see. Maybe it snowed up there. Let me see. No, that was January 10th. Maybe they didn't get. Oh, Leon Public Schools watching winter weather. Okay, so y'all did get snow. Maybe that's why you slow to come up. No, but remember, Shamika, they tell us that was lawful. Remember, they said that was lawful because y'all weren't citizens then. So that was lawful. Can I help you?
Yes.
What's up?
I was thinking about if I could have another marshmallow.
Don't ask me. Ask your mother. Did you eat breakfast?
Yes.
Oh, ask your mother.
Okay.
This kid and marshmallows. I don't know what this is. Okay, great. Yes, they were sold in other blacks. Guess what? When they go get their check, the black folk got to pay. Africans got to pay on that. Just like for my people in Jamaica, Africans going to have to pay on that. We're over that. That's not going to stop us. That's not going to stop us from going getting what we're owed. Just because the people that sold us look like us. Same thing I tell white people when they tell us, oh, you're a slave. Good, go get your money. I don't care if the Barbary pirates are gone. They got descendants. Go get your money. Go get your treasure chest full of coins and jewelry. Go get that. And then when I tell them that, they leave. Correct, Delta B. And every person that was a slave should go get their money. Beautiful. Isn't that wonderful? Japanese got interred, they got their money, right? Chinese were discriminated in this country, they got their money. Hell, white folk got their money. Bin Laden's family got their money. They got a free trip out of here 2 days after 9/11 and got their money. Arabs got money in 2003 because of 9/11. Shit, go get your money. Native Americans got money and treaties on the books still to this day and free education. Go get your money. The Irish got their money. The Italians got their money. Go get your coins. I will help you. I am not a black American, Matt. You got to ask them. For me, my people from Jamaica, 500 billion. That's a good start. From England, France, the Dutch, the Arabs, the Jews, the goddamn Chinese, the Portuguese, the Spanish, and the Africans. Run me my money. All y'all can divvy that up. It ain't gonna cost you that much. That's less than what you take from the islands that you still subjugating. Give me my money. And then you ain't got to hear about reparations no more. Oh, it's called the pass. Oh, okay, Delta B. That's great. Go tell the Japanese and the Jews that. Go ahead. If they agree with you, then I'll agree with you. Tell them to give back that money. Shouldn't be that hard. The mayor of Seattle, the half black, half Japanese dude, tell him to give back that money. Tell his mama and his grandmama to give back that money. Nothing wrong with that. We'll go to the Diamond District together in New York, and then we'll go down to Florida. You can go tell them Jews to give back that money because they're still getting paid to this day. If they agree with you, then I'll agree with you. Come on, let's have fun. What are you doing? That way. That way. Take the scooter that way. Very good. You did any work yet? You did any workbook work? You know what time it is. Just because you're off from school today doesn't mean that you stop working. Let's go. Come on, Delta B. Let's have that conversation. Come on. It can't be that hard. Are you ready to take that trip with me? We'll go to San Francisco. I got a friend out there. He'll let us stay. He know where all the spots are. We go to Japantown. We go tell them Japanese get back that money. Come on. I ain't never been. Dog, we not doing that. Okay. Again, cool. You want to play that game? So how did the Chinese get money 4 years ago? They were never slaves. They got reparations. So go tell the Chinese community and the Vietnamese, the Laotians, the Filipinos, all them Asians, the Indians too, because they in that too. The Sri Lankans, all of them, the Malaysians, tell them to give back that $50 million that Biden and Harris gave them. Go ahead. Come on. I didn't say nothing about Japan. I said we could go to San Francisco. They got a whole Japantown over there. We can go tell them to give back that money. They got $1.6 billion from Reagan signing it and Bush giving out the checks for 4 years. Let's go over there and tell them to give that back because you feel uncomfortable that somebody was subjugated and they wanted money back for that subjugation. You feel bad. Come on, let's go do it. Really? Reparations is a dumb racist idea? It's racist, so how come white people got reparations, sir? So you're calling white people racist. Thank you for admitting that. Because white people gave out the reparations. So white people are racist. Thank you. Everybody, Dog is the greatest person in this country. He just said that white people are racist. We have been validated. He is the supreme white man. Or white woman or white it. We don't discriminate over here. White people gave out reparations. So that means white people are racist. According to Dog. Because dog is dog. Bow wow, my nigga. You gotta love it. Correct. Great. Delta B, everybody's racist. And I'm taking it that you don't like racists, so you shouldn't be here. You should be in front of a mirror confronting your racist self. Just saying. Since everybody's racist. Slow down and think about what you just said. Everybody's racist. Now you're not personal. You just said everybody's racist. See, what did I tell y'all earlier, family? White people always figure out a way to give themselves a little bit of leeway out of what they said. I'm woke. See, there you go. Get a job. I'm actually off today. My boss was actually nice enough to tell management they didn't have to come in today. That's one. My baby mama got a quote unquote wedding ring. 7 years deep in the game. And I live my own life. I run this. Now, dog, since you want to be dog, why you ain't outside chasing your own tail and licking your own balls? Pause. Why aren't you spread eagle for your master? Because you know she like it. Fact, Cannon Hotep, he one of them dogs from All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh, wow. That motherfucker woofing over there. I swear, he probably changed his name to Dog because he probably walked in on his old lady getting in from the dog, and she was smiling. Is that considered affirmative action? Or is that DEI? I ain't sure. Oh, man. Facts, James. I had a little urge for a roasted session. They just come in here. They just come in here and just say stupid things. They don't even realize what they saying. Everybody's racist. Okay, cool. Everybody's racist. There ain't no problem. But I'm not personally racist. But you just said everybody's racist. So you're not part of everybody now? Okay. All right. All right, Seven. Stay safe out there. We know how you Baltimore people are. Y'all motherfucker. Y'all see a little bit of snow. Y'all outside with the grill with them crabs and shit. Only in Maryland could see a snowstorm and go outside and make some crabs. They out there making crab cakes on the grill. Ain't that a motherfucker? I know the Maryland is they got a whole open barrel. They about to put some wood in there, a little bit of kindling and some charcoal, a rack, and they gonna be up in there, half crabs. Oh, Boba, we know y'all be outside drinking and y'all be eating on that custard. We know. And cheese curds. We know. And reminiscing about the old days of Brett Favre. We know. Yeah, Hotel said don't be coming at us. Don't be coming at us. And I'm coming at y'all. Pause. Even worse, Milwaukee. Y'all get negative 17 degrees. Even worse. Y'all out there drinking Miller High Life. Oh, D Money. We saw a video. Me and my old lady saw a video. They were ice skating on Canal Street. Homie was playing hockey. Yo, you know when you go to Milwaukee, I heard, hey, Boba, you could confirm this for me. I heard when you come to Milwaukee, the first song you hear when you come out of the tunnel is the Laverne and Shirley theme song. Is that true? See, he said yes. I told you. Now I ain't never been there. Oh my God. Hey, Boba, can you tell us one time what the Packers fight song is? Doing it our way. Listen, I know you Milwaukee cats was hurt in them last couple seasons when they went to LA. I know y'all was hurt. Y'all mad y'all had to concede this shit to Cincinnati because they had WKRP. Y'all was trying to griff off Family Matters. Y'all motherfuckers was happy in ER when you found out that Dr. Green's wife was living in Milwaukee and he had to go 90 minutes to go see her. Y'all motherfuckers was bad, boy. See, Cannon Hotep, you see he with that bullshit? You see he with that bullshit? Wait a minute. Y'all in Maryland, y'all ain't got crabs all year round? Man, y'all better start talking to Indonesia one time. That motherfucker say he can't get a dozen crabs. I should troll Cannon Hotel right now and go down to the farmer's market and get them crabs. I should troll them right now. I ain't gonna do it though. It's cold as hell. Oh my God. I want some more comments though. Trump dropped the hammer. We're done with handouts. Let the best rise and the rest step aside. America's back to rewarding excellence over excuses. The meltdown of the usual suspects is gonna be glorious. I ain't finna take nobody serious that got an avatar of a cat. I'm not doing this. I don't care if you got 56,000 followers. I'm not finna do this. Why is Doomsday trending? They doing a new comic? I saw this Rachel True from Half and Half. This was a fire comment. He will not appear as Doctor Strange in Avengers Doomsday. Okay, so they're talking about Avengers Doomsday. Okay. Will this policy also end procurement, DEI, affirmative action? At this point, doing business with some large American corporations requires you to build your own DEI, ESG program. Bank of America is one of the worst offenders. This has to be stopped as well. Need to repeal the Civil Rights Act altogether. You hear him? I hope you realize if you do this, never mind. You're going to be violated by them cops every day. They said no civil rights. Okay. I would tell him that white people benefit from civil rights, but I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing it. It's Wednesday. She said she got to drive to DC on Friday. My condolences. The only good thing about going to DC is you can go to Wawa. He said Captain America or Captain African American. They're both fire, but you know. You let the people online tell it. You got to read the comics. Listen, no, you heard what I said, Seven. You go, DC Wawa is better than Maryland Wawa. I said it. Y'all motherfuckers in Maryland, y'all be making them Wawa sandwiches with crab essence. Get out of here. I don't want no crab essence on my chicken sandwich. Thanks, Cannon Hotep. I don't know how. I told you at Cannon, didn't I not tell you YouTube don't like me? I don't only say nothing crazy. Hey, listen, my average is down now though, because you got suspended for saying something. Wait, do you like that Trump is now the president? No, I don't care. Again. I told the family November 15, 2022, the night he said he was going to run again, I said, I'm not excited. And I said, he's going to have to convince me to vote for him. I voted for him in 2020. He didn't convince me, so I didn't vote for him. So I'm just laughing because everything I told folk that he was going to do, he did it. I had a whole bunch of folk come up in there yelling Trump 2024, and I asked them, what about him saying that these tariffs on China? Oh, it's a negotiating tool. How does that help us when you're getting most of your product from China? How does that help us? You put 100% tariff on it. That's the savings get passed on to you. No, I didn't vote for Kamala. I voted for none of them. All 6 on there, I didn't vote for them. I wrote in a candidate. And I kept it moving. I love how the default is always to the 2 parties. There was 4 other candidates and a write-in candidate that you could have put anything. I was going to put Kobe Bryant, but that would have been wrong. Politician got to sell me on a. They got to sell me on prosperity. None of them are selling me on prosperity. Trump sold the whole country and the whole world on corporate power. I'm good. And a trampling of free speech, which is going to start working its way through the system. But, you know. Like, I love how none of these folk are concerned with Trump had all the social media oligarchs on stage. And conspicuously, TikTok comes back in 12 hours. The man got the off button. But, all right. All right. Nick Pinto, here's the funny thing. I love how y'all think that you have 4 other candidates that didn't have a shot, yet those 4 candidates got considerable amount of votes and coverage. That's nasty. Jill Stein literally got onto mainstream media and grassroots channels talking about what she was doing. So did Cornel West. RFK literally was a major threat and had the opportunity to have a three-way debate until he dropped out to join Trump. And Trump knew that. And Chase Oliver, as much as I don't like how the libertarians move, they actually got Trump to give their party visibility, even though it was mostly negative. Jill Stein literally went on an urban radio station and got a whole bunch of people to start looking at the Green Party. She accomplished in an hour what Mark Lamont Hill couldn't do in 20 years. But you're right. You had folk on Fox News platforming Cornel West. But you're right. Them parties they did nothing. They had no shot. Okay. Yeah, this election they had no shot. Going forward now, you just gave people 4 years to go look at other candidates. Not the ones that the news and then tell you who to look at. But you're right. You're right. Because you just proved my point what I said earlier as well. Y'all want everything to be immediate. This is why when things slow burn and it doesn't give you the results you want, you look crazy. You get upset. You can deal with somebody letting you down quickly. Somebody that lets you down over time, that's when it hurts. Trump is going to let everybody down. He's already done it. He literally said when he got elected, I don't know if I could bring the grocery prices down. It's going to be very hard. But you campaigned on that. He's not even sure about the gas prices right now. But okay. Chris, can you acknowledge, though we have some work for equal opportunity in education, we have a lot of failing schools? I wonder why. A truly equal society embodies Martin Luther King's vision, a world where individuals are judged by their character, not their skin color. Okay, again, and the man also said that Black people have been shut out of opportunities. So if you're going to tell me that we got to be judged by the character, not their skin color, why are you ignoring people because of their skin color? Oops. That's why y'all love him. You can use that quote. Then, brother, listen, D-Money, they're not going to do no leg work. You know this. There's no leg work. They want Trump to do all the heavy lifting for them. This is why California sucks right now. They ran. Yes, he got, 7. We're not saying he didn't get grassroots visibility. We're not saying that. We're saying that his visibility was self-serving. Hell, before he even brought a little bit of visibility to grassroots, we were the ones that got MSNBC and Fox News and CNN and the rest of these people to start talking about people staying home, voting the couch. Vote the Couch literally came out of the Black grassroots and new Black media, specifically. So twofold, they acknowledge that the Black grassroots and new Black media have power, and they also acknowledge that those folk actually listen to us. Even though they try to say they don't. So Tiffany Cross inadvertently called shrapnel. Because she tried to downplay Tariq and everybody else. And you literally had on the same network Samoa Sanders on a Saturday morning say they talking about voting the couch. Free Palestine. Okay. What's stopping them from freeing Palestine? By the way, y'all's Trump is looking at Gaza right now. I wonder why he's looking at Gaza. Gaza's interesting. Why? Because it has arable land, oil, and water? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know, it's beautiful. Well, Angela Wright took the strays and some of them went in her eyes. She started crying. Colorblind, just like Trump said in his inauguration speech, and he means it. Oops, this was a lie. This was a lie because it was not colorblind because he mentioned black people and Hispanics. Oops, that's not colorblind. Oops. Oops. Wait, we're gonna tell you this. He mentioned black people. He mentioned black people and Hispanics. Really colorblind of him. And didn't mention white people. And didn't mention white people. That would be colorblind. And didn't mention white people. We lean back in the chair. Trump is so colorblind, right? Now, you could look at his cabinet and say, okay, he got Cash in there. He got the Surgeon General chick who's Indian. And he got Sylvester Turner, or whatever the hell his name is. Mr. Turner for HUD. By the way, who was the name that all them white folks were gushing over out of that group? You were saying about Trump and his ilk being colorblind? They were gushing over Cash until Vivek said what he said, and then Cash caught shrapnel. Oh man, let me tell you something. SD Johnson, when he sees that one post or he gets wind of a post that's criticizing him and is getting hella traction, he finna shut that thing off. And then all the news people gonna be like, should a president have this much power to shut off free speech? And I'm just gonna sit there and fold my arms because y'all have already been ahead of the curve. Trump wants to control social media because he wants to control free speech. They even said it on the news before I went live on Monday. They said this time around he wants to be liked. He's been more agreeable because he understands his legacy the first time took a hit with the first administration. They don't get it. They'll learn. You understand, of course, that affirmative action was determined by the courts to be unconstitutional. That was for college. Next. Affirmative action was reverse racism. No, it wasn't. Because white people were not excluded out of opportunities. So stop it. It was given preference as opposed to averseness. Racism is dissenting because of race, while affirmative action is quite literally affirming because of race. There are two sides of the same coin. You're dumb. you literally bastardized the ruling. We won't say it. When were white people excluded from college based on AA? I want this white man to answer this. Rabbi the Dragon, Tell me how I'm being openly ignorant and racist. This should be fun. Remember, everybody's racist. I want him to explain how I'm being racist. Let's have fun. Come on, Rabbi. Can't be that hard. Come on. Nobody's talking. You have plenty of time. How am I making a rules for thee and not for me argument? What are you talking about? What rule did I make? I would love for you to explain to me what rule I dictated. Go ahead. Rabbi the Dragon, maybe you don't know this. Affirmative action doesn't benefit black people. Next. Affirmative action was struck down June 29th, 2023. That has nothing to do with us. It benefited white women the most. Maybe you didn't know that. We showed that earlier. We could show it again if you'd like. I'll help you. See? Look. White women benefit the most from affirmative action. Oops. I won't say nothing else. I'll just leave that on the screen. Go ahead and tell me. I don't even understand this. Everybody that's ever went to college from when affirmative action was placed to when it ended benefited from it, including white men. Because they could come from an underserved community. Oops. And they could be a minority. Because they ask you what your ethnicity is. Oops. My biased source, USA Today is biased? Sir, this is a search. Everybody says it. USA Today, Time, the Pulitzer, the Mirror, Politico, Vox, Teen Vogue, SUNY Upstate. What do you mean bias? Sir, Pew Research. What do you mean? How am I biased? What the hell? Sir, even Fox News admitted it. What do you mean? Is he serious right now? He's not serious. You have over 20 results. You literally have over 20 results. What are you talking about? Fox News couldn't run from that when it dropped. I'll help you. The reason why white women benefit the most is because they could play triple minority. They're women, white, being a woman is considered a minority, and they come from an underserved community. Hold up. Wait. USA Today is not a leftist. They lean right. What are you talking about? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. He didn't just say that. I literally gave him Fox News, and he said... Oh, my God. He said USA Today leans to the left. He ain't been reading it. Politico leans to the left? Politico. You can't be serious. You can't be. Pew Research leans to the left? A website that used to have encyclopedias leans to the left. A Jew. Never mind. Whoo! Washington Post leads to the left. Okay. Washington Post. Jeff Bezos, the fence sitter. Okay. Oh, okay. I can't believe you said that. A think tank that leads to the right it leads to the left. Okay. Thurgood Marshall was a Republican, but he leans to the left. Okay. Oh boy. I mean, there you go. Nobody said anything about you being Jewish. Nobody said anything about you being Jewish. Man. We going by your name, sir. It has nothing to do with you being Jewish. You want to come in here and say you're a rabbi praying on a dragon? Okay, I want you to talk about what you saw, what I just scrolled past. You have over 30 places that all say the same thing. I want you to answer that. Elizabeth, thank you for the $2 super sticker. I want you to answer that. I'll help you. There's DEI. Who benefits the most from DEI and inclusion efforts? I'm going to help you since you don't want to go look this up. Watch this. Overall, white women have benefited disproportionately from corporate DEI efforts. So go ahead and tell me again how affirmative action and DEI help us. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's have fun. Put down. No, you know what? I ain't gonna do that to you. Yes, I am. Put down the Cat's Deli pastrami sandwich and answer me. Let me help you. I studied this for 1.5 years and chronicled it for the family. I have a whole playlist. They made the Asians the face of it because they helped Ed Blum bring the lawsuit. But we already told you that it was going to disproportionately affect white women. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all still thought affirmative action, it had to deal with them blacks. Okay. Black people ain't been benefiting from affirmative action the same way white women been doing it since the 80s. Oh, he ran. Come on, white fish. Come on. Since you want to come up in here. Come on, white fish. Come on, Gravlax. Come on. You look like you eat lox and bagels, no capers. Come on now. I can actually go for some lox and bagels. I got the bagels, I ain't got no lox. Yes, hey, listen, if you from New York, boy, man, them delis, boy. He ran. Oh, don't get me started on them lockers. Now, that's a whole war right there, because I eat it with sour cream. I know some of y'all eat it with applesauce. Y'all are nasty as hell. No, because he said it was leftist. That's why he ran. He's like, they're all leftists. I'm like, how is USA Today leftist? They lean to the right. The hell? You saw Time magazine? Time? Time is in the middle. What leftist publication is gonna put Trump on their thing as person of the year? Like, come on. A Bialy. Not see Alicia, see not now I know you. Alicia. Yo. Alicia's a whole antagonist. She the only one to be buying Bialys out of the bagel shop. Every time we go to the bagel shop and we be looking at the Bialy basket, we're like, who the hell is eating this? Oh my God. Listen, Don P, don't get him started on them green blacks out in LA. Come on. Oh my God. You don't know what a Bialy is like a bagel, but it's not round. It looks like a braid. Yeah, I'll show you. It's like this. You can make it either in a circle or in a braid. It's like a stuffed bagel, basically. You can put onions in it. You can put whatever you want. Usually when you go to the bagel shop in the mornings, they'll either have it plain or they'll have onions in it. I still don't understand how y'all eating caramelized onions that early in the morning. There's something wrong with y'all. I shouldn't even say nothing because I get everything bagel toasted with cream cheese. And they got the onion on it, but you know. This motherfucker said corned beef on rye. Now I know you a terrorist. Corned beef on rye, ew. Corned beef. How you eat rye bread and you still a black person? I don't know no black people that eat rye bread. Torian out of line, he came back after doing 40 sit-ups and jumping jacks and push-ups and Kodiak pancakes and started talking about cigarette and coffee breath. Yo, Seven. I know you a maniac. Thank you for confirming it. I know you a maniac. Y'all motherfucker eating rye bread? Rye bread, the only bread I know you could soak it in water and it still be dry. Oh my God. I ain't gonna hold you. The first time I saw marble rye, I thought it was chocolate. Can it see you Maryland? I told y'all about, fam. What did I tell you about these Maryland kids? What did I tell you? The Maryland is different. He talking about corned beef on rye is delicious. Y'all be putting crab salad on rye. Something wrong with y'all. Oh my God. Y'all out of line. Y'all are out of line. What do you mean that's the Jewish meal, so? Everything gotta have taste the rainbow. Hey now. Hey. We don't discriminate. Never mind. Listen, Seven and Cannon and Torian, tell me the truth. Y'all be putting them blue crabs after y'all steam them in between two pieces of bread, right? Yeah. Hold on. I'm finna show you what they be eating down there. The lunch bag, what they call it, the lunch pail sandwich down in Maryland. Watch this. This is what a picture of a steamed crab in between two slices of bread. This is what the Marylanders be eating. He said a soft crab. I ain't say nothing about no soft crab. I'm talking about a steamed crab. He said soft shell. This the shit they be eating down there. What is this? What is this? Motherfucker be sitting up there. How y'all be biting on the shell? What's wrong with y'all? Oh my God. And just a squirt of lemon. You know what I'm gonna do when I come down to Maryland in the summertime? Cause I'm gonna try to go up there in the summertime. I'm finna get a whole plate of steamed crab, and I'm gonna whip out some limes. I'm gonna piss all y'all off. They gonna be sitting there. Everybody around me gonna be sitting there eating. They gonna be having happy like, what's that sour smell? And they gonna look back. I'm sitting there squirting lime on it. Everybody stop eating. I'm getting chased out of there. Oh my God. What do you mean that ain't your crabs? What? You dip it in butter. Oh my God. What they call this? The Chevy Chase special? This is a Chevy Chase right here. Oh my God. How y'all wash it down with a hard-boiled egg? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo. What y'all Maryland niggas be drinking down there? Y'all be drinking that crab collage? from the Simpsons? Y'all be drinking that crab collage? Who remember that episode? When Homer was eating that food and he was like, yo. He's like, what you want? He's like, you want Mountain Dew or crab collage? He's like, I don't want no Mountain Dew. Give me the crab collage. Man was drinking crab soda. The hell? Look at it. Only crab collage. Oh my God. Look, there it is. That's Maryland right there. That's Maryland all day. Oh. Sebastian. There you go. Hey, Elizabeth, listen, you missing out, man. There's nothing better than a whole fish. You missing out. I ain't gonna hold you. You missing out on a whole fish. You missing out on in shells shrimp. You better listen. This is what Maryland niggas be drinking. All right, that's what's up. Cash Patel, go ahead. They gonna turn on Cash in 6 months. Watch what I tell you. I'm surprised that Maryland didn't try to adopt this yet. How you drink crab soda? You know what? I think there's actually a crab beer. I actually think there is. Yes. See? There's gonna be in every Maryland store by next year. Now that I expose them to it. The Maryland people gonna fuck around. They gonna order this, and then they gonna go in their bag or their pocket, whip out their little can of Old Bay and put it on top of the suds. Y'all ain't. Y'all ain't. That's them. That goddamn Old Bay wine. Let me see. I'm surprised somebody ain't come up with that yet. That Old Bay wine. Oh shit. Now y'all trolling. Now y'all trolling. Stop trolling. Oh my god, y'all troll Old Bay vodka. Y'all trolling. And why is it not red? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Confirmation here for Cash Patel expected next week. All right. Whatever. What, the Old Bay vodka? No, that's not real. Recipes with Old Bay. See? You Maryland, man. You Maryland. They say you can put it in pancakes. Man, get away from me. Where is it? I just seen it. Y'all out of line. See, this is what, man. Y'all, I can't spell this morning. Yes, I saw a pink. Y'all out of line. It says right here, pancakes. Y'all out of line. Spicy sweet. Man. No, you didn't. If there's a recipe, I'm losing it. Copycat Old Bay seasoning. Wait a minute. Y'all gonna get upset. I might want to look and see what they got in there. A copycat. Now hold up. You can go get Old Bay. Y'all talk about go make it at home. Now look at this. Now, does that look like Old Bay to you? Not 7. Now, tell me the truth and tell me the truth. Y'all from Maryland, right? Maryland. Do y'all take the Old Bay in the bed? And be honest. Y'all be taking the Old Bay to bed, right? Y'all be doing y'all things with it. Now be honest. She said what? Oh no. She gonna tell me they don't do that. Y'all ain't got none in your night tables. Now come on. Y'all from Maryland. I heard that was a state rule. Oh my God. This is still funny to me. I ain't scandalous. I'm asking questions. Maryland niggas love they Old Bay. I'm surprised y'all ain't come up with Old Bay lotion yet. Or Old Bay sunscreen. I had to put it in. I'm sorry. I had to see. They had Old Bay lotion. Oh my God. Old Bay Vaseline. Yeah, I'm I eat shit. You got the Old Bay Vaseline. That Old Bay cocoa butter one time. Hell, all them spices give you properties that you could. Honey butter? Oh, y'all got honey butter now? That's what's up. Spicy Old Bay butter. Where cocoa butter at? Oh my God. Y'all put it in brownies? Y'all out of line. Wait a minute. Torian. This nigga called me a Bama. Oh, he said you a Bama if you got some Old Bay lotion. Wait a minute. Y'all put Old Bay in your brownies? What is this? Bruh, they said put a whole tablespoon of Old Bay in your brownie mix. What is wrong with y'all? What does Old Bay taste like? It's sweet and spicy. I guess that's the best way to describe it. When you meet a black-owned bakery here, put me onto it. What? Y'all are out of line. I'm not putting paprika in my chocolate. What is... I told you the Maryland people different. I told y'all this. Look at this. It's not even chocolate. Look. Oh my Lord. The Old Bay changed the chocolate color. What do you mean ain't no Maryland stuff? It says Maryland Foodies. And then it says dcfoodies.com. Oh my God, no. Let me see. They got an about page. Let me look. Whatever, I don't care. Jason Storch. This sounds white. I don't know if that's him, but yeah, that's definitely a white name. So it was a white guy. Oh, there you go. All right, y'all got the benefit of the doubt. There goes Amy. Let me look at Amy. She has her own blog. White woman. Okay, makes sense. Saskia Chenoy. Let's see. She might be Indian. What the hell is that? Is that her? Wait a minute. There you go. There you go. That's their consultant. There you go. Oh, no. But white people's spicy? No, it's not white people spicy. White people love Old Bay. But hey, this is their consultant. Y'all got a lot to answer for. And you got a Russian too? Wait a minute. A Russian? Bruh. Y'all got a Russian. What's wrong with DC? I know. District of Crazies. Oh my God. But they only have like one recipe on here. Let me look. Yeah, they only got the one recipe. So they all, oh, here we go. Salmon with lentils and mustard herb butter, or what I call butter up your wife's salmon. Okay. Don't tell me I put Old Bay in the, oh, okay. I was about to say they put Old Bay in the goddamn banana cupcakes. Now we gonna start fighting. Oh, wait. Oh, I went too far. Okay, so but look. Okay, so the brownies, right? This is what we doing. Why do you want your brownie spicy? Look up Crust Bakery. All right. Crust Bakery, Michigan. Who is it? I don't know where it is. Is it this? That's North Dakota. Let me see the Crust Bakery. Let me see Maryland. Oh Jesus. Crust by Mac. Okay, so it's Crust by Mac. Shit is bright. What is that? Is that a crab cake? Hold on, let me back up the screen a little bit. Is this supposed to be a crab cake? I think it look weird as hell. Okay, so that's a crab cake. Okay. The biscuits look good. Peace, love, and crust. They only open for 4 hours, 4 days a week. Okay. Okay, so they're by the harbor. All right. Okay. Where's the menu? All right, let me see what they got on here. Do you deliver? Let me see. I'll check later. Let me see if they deliver. Probably not. They probably don't deliver this far. Yep, we don't deliver there. It's fine. We're good. All right. Let me see. Live in moments that matter. Crab crustinis. 1 dozen jumbo lump Maryland blue crab filling tucked inside a signature buttermilk pastry. There's some big back shit. That's some big back shit. Bean pie ice cream, that's what's up. Double, so XL crab pie. And they have wings. You knew it. It couldn't be no black place without some wings. $80 for a half pan of wings. Serves 15, okay. A biscuit, $3.50. All right. And let me. What Trump do now? Oh, that's the same thing. Okay, that affects everybody, CJG. So I don't know why you're this happy. This motherfucker is saying, hey, this is gonna affect FBA. Dumbass, that affects everybody, including you. Oh my God. Never mind. If Joe Biden was so concerned about Trump going after government officials, why didn't he also give preemptive pardons to Fannie Willis, Letitia James, and all these other Negro flunkies who did his dirty work for him? Because he wants them to flounder. That's easy. They didn't get the job done. Trump didn't go to jail. Oh, they don't have it. Sucks for you. Interesting. Oh boy, what a day. Representative Finca just sent an angry mob to storm Minnesota's house to block Republican control. Oh, look at all the white people. And alleged mixed. Well, there's that. Who cares? That's a Minnesota problem. Oh, what a day, family. What a day. Let me see. Let me see if what's the name says something else. Do y'all put waffles in? Do y'all put Old Bay in y'all waffles? I feel like y'all do. What is this? Old Bay chicken salad. Oh, okay. Well, why do you have a picture of this? Why do they have a picture of chicken and waffles? All right, whatever. No, those aren't intense cake because those look actually edible. Oh, Jesus. Let me ask Marilyn a question. Marilyn, if they ran out of Old Bay, right? What would y'all do? Would y'all riot? I'm just asking. Leslie Jones, I love him. Too raw, too real. He always says what I'm thinking. Okay, shut up. That's why nobody takes your political leaning serious. Oh, y'all gonna riot over some Old Bay? Oh yeah. This is we better watch out for this. AI with the CCTV cameras. Who got fired? President Trump's Department of Homeland Security just fired the entire advisory committee. Okay. All right. I mean, that's a white problem. Sounds like white issues. We out of it. It's funny though because they said that all these DEI initiatives, right? It was the people of color. They were being exploited, and we got to end all that. But all these scandals coming out now involve white people. It's almost like they're not qualified. But we're going to be quiet. We're going to be quiet. All right, family. I think we've had enough fun. Shout out to the trolls. They just keep proving to us that they don't think. But that Rabbi the Dragon, that was the highlight of the day. That was the highlight. We show them instance after instance after instance of people saying the same thing, and it's leftist, even though there was clearly people in the middle and on the right that agreed. But okay. Now listen, y'all in there arguing over Old Bay and LA seasoning when you know that the ultimate seasoning is salt and pepper because white people said so. Remember, we're in the age where you can't question white people. We're back in the salt and pepper ages. No, 7, he didn't run, he hopped on the dragon. And then the dragon crashed headfirst into the mountain. Oh, wow. Look, we're gonna get a picture of it. Of a dragon crashing headfirst into a mountain. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh damn, nigga. Gronk sucks. I said crashing head first. Why they got Mushu in here? What is this? They could have easily put this in Mulan and would have made $1 billion. What did Brooklyn do now? New Brooklyn skyline. Oh, this has been in works for years. I appreciate it though, William. This has been in works for years. They've always bought that building like 10 years ago. They always want to do something. They said they want to make a skyscraper that's the tallest one in the city. So yeah. They were arguing over making that affordable housing, but they said, nah, we got to make a skyscraper. You got to love it. Anyway, I'm going to get up out of here and enjoy my day off that I was granted. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Ain't got nothing else to say. Stay warm out there. Take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.